Welcome again to the channel. I am Walt, and today our guest is from Tesla Sigs. It is the Tesla Punk 86. Now, I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. This is not necessarily going to be a totally unbiased review. I bought this mod myself. I liked what I saw, and since I got it, I've begun to like it even more. So this may be a little bit biased, but regardless, let's take a peek. Here it is, the Tesla 86 Punk, and on the front is our fire button, nice and clicky. Adjustment buttons, a little screen right here. You definitely see the steampunk theme going on all the way around here. I just think that's cool. I really like that. Up here's a charging port. They make no mention of doing upgrades with this thing, so I'm imagining that it does not do upgrades. On the bottom, we've got some venting, and real simple, we unscrew this, and that's where your battery sits. You can see that they basically put in the battery in an offset manner so that you've got room over here for the board and whatnot, while keeping the entire thing a tube mod. You got a little minus on the bottom, plus end in first. Threads are real nice on this. 510 connector, it's coated, it's spring loaded. Real nice and clean all the way around. Again, real nice threading. The finish isn't real fine on this, okay? And I think that's purposeful. I think that just goes along with the steampunk theme. And I just think it looks foxy as all get out. Like I say, this review isn't a very unbiased review whatsoever, because I really do like this mod. So anyhow, press the button 5 times. It turns on. And it's probably pretty hard to see, but in there we've got the wattage, we've got battery, we've got the resistance, the applied voltage, and the fact that it's in wattage mode. Okay, real easy to switch modes, 1, 2, 3, and it goes into bypass. That's it. 1, 2, 3, it's back into wattage. That's it. Up and down buttons. Obviously, when you're in wattage mode, that will adjust the wattage applied, 0.5 watt increments. If you hold both of them at the same time, it'll lock the adjustability, so you can't accidentally adjust the thing while you're using it. It's that simple. And it's, again, as far as I'm concerned, just a foxy little mod. So, that's it. Performance testing. Set the mod for variable wattage and tested the load at 0.18 ohms in a milliohm meter. The mod read that as 0.13 ohms. Applied 86 watts to the coil. The mod applied 3 volts and 69.2 watts. A little bit less than what is called for here. However, I used a high drain battery, and I think probably that's pretty safe. Any more than that might have been really stretching the amount of amperage that the battery had to put out. Rise time 20 milliseconds, and a real flat DC signal. On this one, we're hitting our target a little bit better, still in variable wattage, 0.27 ohms actual, 0.26 read by the mod, applied 86 watts, 4.76 volts put out by the mod, giving it 87 watts, 1 watt more than what we asked for. Rise time 5 milliseconds, real nice flat DC signal. Looking good here. And another real nice test. Variable wattage, 0.53 ohms, actual, 0.5 ohms read at the mod, 86 watts, max power again, put out 6.6 volts, 87 watts. Rise time, I put in there that it's 5 to 40 seconds, or milliseconds. As you can see, it goes almost straight up, and then there's this little delayed ramp toward the end. So it's a little strange there, but still looking good, flat DC signal. Third test up, variable wattage. Same resistance as before, and this time I set it for 40 watts just to see what it would act like set toward something that I would C setting at. And it put out 4.36 volts. It applied 38 watts, 2 watts less than what I was asking for. Rise time of 5 milliseconds, flat DC signal. Real nice vape here. Tootle puff test. Variable wattage 1.08 ohms, actual 0.98 ohms red, 20 watts. Put out 4.36 volts and 19.4 watts, real close to what we're asking for. The difference is probably just in the difference of how it reads the resistance. 5 millisecond rise time, real flat DC signal, looking good. Bypass mode, 1.03 ohms again, read as 0.98 ohms, same thing here. 4.12 volts applied, 17.3 watts. I have to wonder just a little bit, maybe this mod is compensating. Most batteries will sag a little bit more than that. So, can't test that, I don't know, but it's a possibility, I guess. At any rate, nice flat DC signal, and this is a viable vape. All right, talk about it. What is it? It's pretty rough finish. If you're OCD, I don't know that you'd care for it. It almost comes looking, I don't know, pre-worn a little bit. If I shake it hard enough and it's in the right spot, it's not doing it right now, but I can get the fire button to rattle. It's got a little heft to it, and I absolutely love it. It's rustic looking. It's all of that fits in real nice with the whole steampunk theme. The fire button is real nice and clicky. I know exactly when it fires. The chip in here does a fine job, okay, of regulating this thing. With about a half ohm build in here, I can get way over 200 puffs out of it. The first puff and the last puff are pretty doggone near to the same puff, right until it runs out of battery and tells you that the battery's low. It's just a really nice little tube mod. They did a fine job on this one. I enjoy the heck out of it. I've been using the heck out of it, and I'm sure that this is going to be in my rotation for just regularly. It's just a real sharp little mod. 5 clicks, it's off. You toss it in your pocket, and away you go. Love it. And that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Tesla, thanks for doing this. This is sharp. This is really sharp. There's a lot of tube mechs out there, and they all seem to have some kind of a problem. Some run directly off the battery, so that the vape diminishes over time. I've got another one that it's just really weird. I'm not going to mention names, but after it gets down to about half a battery, the thing goes into sleep mode, and you got to click it 2 or 3 times to get it to turn back on. It takes forever to take a vape. Not this one. This one has been working flawlessly for me. It's just a sweet little mod. Absolutely love this. So, with that, let you go. As always, peace, love, happiness, and all that happy garbage. Catch you on the next one.